guys, welcome back to the channel where I cover missing persons, unsolved cases, crime news, and more. I know I am a little late to the party on this, but that's okay. Karmelo Anthony, we haven't talked about him or the victim, Austin Metcalf, in a little bit here on this channel. Anyway, my channel. So I wanted to get you guys updated. I did post on the community tab when the news came out. He has been indicted by a grand jury. So let me pull up the post from the district attorney, and then there's like a little over a minute long announcement from the DA on this as well. So this is the announcement from the district attorney's office regarding the case, and I will play the announcement. He actually video recorded it, so you guys can hear it straight from Mr. Willis's mouth. DA Greg Willis announces first-degree murder indictment in Frisco track meet stabbing death of Austin Metcalf. Karmelo Anthony charged. Which, of course, that pretty much says it all. McKinney, Texas. Collin County District Attorney Greg Willis announced today that a Collin County grand jury has indicted a defendant for first-degree murder in the April 2nd, 2025 stabbing death of 17-year-old Austin Metcalf during a high school track meet in Frisco, Texas. The defendant is Karmelo Sincere Anthony, who was also 17 at the time. So here is the indictment, and it's being addressed in this video statement here.
Good afternoon. Earlier this spring, our community was shaken by what happened at a school track meet in Frisco. The violent loss of 17-year-old Austin Metcalf. For weeks now, my team has been presenting evidence to the grand jury, and today I summarized that evidence, and I asked the grand jury to return a first-degree murder indictment against Karmelo Anthony, which they did. With this indictment, the case now moves formally into the court system. From this point forward, we'll continue doing our job both fully and fairly to pursue justice under the law. As for the scheduling of the trial, that will be up to the court. But when the time comes, we will be ready. Now, we know that this case has struck a deep nerve here in Collin County and beyond. And that's understandable. When something like this happens at a school event, it shakes people to the core. But let's remember that the justice system works best when it moves with steadiness and principle. That's what we're committed to, and that's what this case deserves. We're also mindful of Austin's family and everyone who loved him. Please keep them in your thoughts, and if you're willing, your prayers as well. Finally, let's remember that a defendant is presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law.
So this case has been pretty heated. I think it's calmed down a bit. I don't know about the area in Texas, and I'm sure it's a little more heated since the indictment announcement last week. And if you're not as familiar with what exactly happened, I do have a playlist. But in a nutshell, according to a previously released arrest report, witnesses told Frisco Police Department officers that everything began that day when Austin Metcalf, a Memorial High School student athlete, told Karmelo Anthony, who was an athlete at Centennial High School, to move away from the Memorial High School team's pop-up tent. They had pop-up tents set up on the bleachers due to rain that day during the track meet. According to those documents, Anthony reportedly opened his bag and reached inside while warning Metcalf, "Touch me and see what happens." Those witnesses told police that no one actually believed Anthony was actually armed or would, I guess, really do anything. Metcalf, they said, proceeded to touch Anthony at least once, and at that point, Anthony, according to witnesses, then pulled out a black knife from his bag. He stabbed Metcalf in the chest and took off running away. And at that point, Austin Metcalf, grabbed his chest and fell down, and people tried to assist him, his fellow teammates and such. Now, Karmelo Anthony, of course, took off, and once a police officer was able to find him near the track, he actually told the officer, and I quote, "I'm not the alleged, I did it." He told them he was protecting himself, and he put his hands on me, and pretty much he talked about, could this be self-defense? Yeah. So obviously the grand jury didn't buy that it was self-defense, at least enough to have questions, and it's going to go to a trial. We don't know obviously more than that at this point, but I'm sure we'll have more information as in the next few weeks. It may not even go to trial this year. Who knows? We know how long some of these take. They have to do their investigation. And they do have some video. I don't think it's completely clear, but there is video from the stadium, from what I understand as well. But we're moving forward, and Karmelo, he's the one on the left, obviously. He has been charged in the murder, with first-degree murder, in the death of Austin Metcalf. But let me know you guys' thoughts on the indictment in the comments. And with that said, I hope you have a great rest of the day. And most of all, stay safe.